Time to get this repair finished so I can get this guitar out of here. This is part 3, and what we're going to be doing is putting in this JLD acoustic guitar bridge system. Now what this does, it's a truss system that goes under the bridge, and it counteracts the string tension. Also, it increases the volume and the sustain on the guitar, so you could put this in even if you didn't have any belly bulging issues, or as a preventive measure to counteract the string tension to prevent getting belly bulge. So anyway, here it is. This is the truss system. It goes under the bridge, gets mounted underneath, and then this truss rod goes against the back plate, and you tighten it. There's a set screw here with an Allen wrench, and you tighten it, and what it does is as you tighten it, it pushes down the bulge in the back. So let me see if I can show you a little bit. I'm going to give you a better idea how this goes. This is just a rosewood bridge. And what you're going to do is you're going to drill a 1/4-inch hole with this 1/4-inch brad point bit. See if we can focus on that. That is a brad point right there. It's nice and flat on the bottom. You get a nice accurate hole. So you're going to drill this 1/4-inch hole right in between the D and the G string, right here. Then you're going to drill a 9/64 bit. You're going to take a 9/64 bit and drill that in the center of the 1/4-inch hole. That's going to be for your mounting screw right here. Your mounting screw. So you're going to drill the hole, and you're going to put this underneath. You're going to attach it and screw it in just like that. It's pretty simple, actually. And this is you're going to slide, you're going to remove this set screw right here. And you're going to slide this truss till it hits the back block here in the back of the guitar. And you're going to mark this point. Then you're going to take this out, and wherever you marked it, you're going to take off an additional 3/8 of an inch, so it's just a little bit shorter. And you're going to put it back in the guitar. You're going to put your set screw back in, and you're going to tighten it with an Allen key. And as you make this longer, your bridge is going to get angled down like this, and it's going to push down on any bulge that's back here behind the bridge. So it's pretty simple. Only takes about a half hour to put in. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Now it's best to do this by putting a light inside the body so you can look down through these holes. So I've already drilled the hole right here. I'll get a close-up of that in a minute, but you're going to put this down in here, and you're going to line this up. You're going to get it started. Tighten it down. Just like that. Okay, here's a close-up shot of the hole where the screw fits in. Alright, well, let's see if we can get a shot of I put the truss in, the rod. See if we can get a view of that. Let's see. There you go. Now you can see I've pushed the dowel in till it hit the back wall. Now I'm going to mark it and take off an additional 3/8 of an inch and just cut it off with a saw. Okay, a couple more things. This dowel that comes with it, it has a pointy end and it has a flat end. You're going to want to slide it in there with the pointy end against the back block and then mark it. Let's see here. You can see where I've marked it. Alright, so this is the original mark right here, and then I'm taking off an additional 3/8 of an inch. Then when you put it back in, you want to put the cut end in first against the back block, and the pointy end will go against the set screw. Then you just put the set screw back in and give it a tighten, and you'll watch the bulge come right out of the back of your guitar. Alright, see, I've got the Allen key in there. I've given it a few cranks. You can see the dowel against the end block. And you can see the set screw. It's as simple as that. Now, if you watched the first video, I put this ruler on the bridge. And the front of that ruler was almost touching the sound hole. So now you can see how much I've corrected the top. I mean, it's perfect. And when I put the strings on, it'll be just right, and it'll stay that way. So there you go. Now all I'm going to do is string it up, and it's good to go. There's a couple things I want to go over. There's a couple of things I found in the directions that I made a couple little changes anyway. So it says to drill a 1/4 inch hole here. Alright, so I drilled a perfect 1/4 inch hole, and the screw head was just a tiny bit too tight to fit in that hole. So I put it on my bench grinder and I just filed it down a little bit so it fit in the hole. Then they give you this an abalone dot right here. See that abalone dot? And that's to fit. Ooh. That's to fit in that hole, and it fits nice. I mean, it fits perfect. The only problem is they want you to glue it in that hole. You're never going to get that screw back out again. If you need to get in there to do a brace repair or something later, you're kind of screwed. So I drilled it a little deeper than it said. So what I've done is I've cut a piece of Teflon to fit that hole, and I'm going to put it in there on top of that screw head, and the adhesive is not going to stick to that Teflon. And I'm going to fit this dot in here, which it fits really nicely, and I'm just going to use a little bit of really thin CA glue to bond it. So in the future you could take a soldering iron on that piece of mother of pearl and heat it up and get that out of there, so you can remove that screw if you need to in the future. So other than that, that's all there is to it. Now I'm gently going to put this dot in here. So I'm going to put some glue in the hole. Top of that Teflon, and I'm gently going to put this dot in here, and I'm just going to push it down until it's flush in this hole. I'm going to let that sit and then I'm going to sand it down. Alright, I've just finished sanding it. I just used some 220 grit, and then I used some 400 grit, and then 600 grit. There it is. Doesn't look too bad. I like it. So, all done. Thanks for watching.